is Gamal Abdullah Wani, the former deputy governor and the former governor of Bank of South Sudan. I'm from this village, and I started building here, and later on I started also getting the farm which is called Logo East Mix Farm. I've been farming, in fact, right from 2013. That's when I started farming in a slow way. And then the climax, the fix of it, the climax of it came like in 2014, 2015, up to 2016, because most of the people have really known this. And it gave me pleasure, at least to cultivate or farm, and then make sure that the people whom I know, our people, are the one actually taking the food, and with a low price, instead of people getting food from Uganda. And most of them actually couldn't manage it because they don't have the foreign currency. My customers, most of them were the people who were actually working for me. Because after working, most of the food that they were buying from me, and they were buying cheaply. And then the remaining one which I put into the store, I sold to also some friends whom I knew, and some friends of mine also brought people here, because most of the friends, most of the people didn't know this place. So they were coming here mostly for the groundnuts and then the grain. And I was selling, of course, with the low cost, the low rate, not like the rates in the market. From the beginning, as you have seen in the logo, that farmers feed the world, it just came to me that I have to get the crops that can at least rescue people immediately. I started with the groundnuts. The groundnuts, after harvesting the groundnuts, then I started then with the grains. The grains also, which took 45 days to be ready. And those people actually who were working, there were people from Rajab, East, and people from Motala, and people from Nesitu. And some people even came as far as Juba, because I dug a very big place, and I needed at least force to get out, to eat and get out the food when it was ready. The success story is that actually some of the people from the village here tried to emulate what I was doing, and that was the thing that gave me some pleasure. Because some of them were in Juba and they have to come out and do the same thing that I have been doing. And I have been telling them, also during our meetings as a community, that if you want to be rich, there's money in the land. God has given us the land not only for food, not only for this, because in the Bible and also in Quran, if you read it properly, there's a portion that says we are created from the land. We also eat from the land, and when we die, we also go back to the land. So we are the salt of the earth. So here, why somebody shouldn't blame God that He has not really done the best. He has done the best. Exactly. Farming should contribute a lot. And unfortunately, as I speak now, we don't have enough farmers. They can really bring a lot of food into the market. The president has been talking about farming, telling the Minister of Agriculture at least to work very hard and convince the people to go and do the farming, and convince the people to form cooperatives so that they can get tractors and go and farm. But some people here see the president's words, they came out, but majority of the people never came out. And that's the reason we still feel the food security is not enough for everybody. Because if you could all come out and really do something, we don't need mechanized farming. What we need is really subsistence farming. If each family can be able to feed itself, then we are ready to focus. That's right. Because each family feeds itself, they'll be able to get the surplus to take to the market and sell, and get the money for the children, school fees, get the money for the children, probably if they are sick, they can be able to be treated, and they can be able to be dressed if they need some clothes. Those are the kind of things. And all the time, the children will not remain hungry, they will be having food everywhere. Even in school, when they go to school, they will find food in school. But at the moment, people are not really coming out. And surely it is the policy of the government. And unless, and I said unless we really heed to the talk of the president that let us go and cultivate and get food, we will still be suffering from the food security. The factors that holding the people back, some of the talk of insecurity. That is number one. And then this insecurity has been exaggerated with the people who actually don't want to come out. They frighten others not to come out. They don't want to remain in Juba. Those people, we have got toxic people who always, if you do something good, and another person wants to come in because he doesn't want that person to succeed, he always talks negative about it. That is the thing that affected people. Otherwise, insecurity is insecurity. We are people, we are ourselves. And then insecurity, definitely, the way I look at it, if we are men in one place, there's nothing called insecurity. If we're in a community, there's nothing called insecurity. The best is, as long as we are out, we are really better. We are better than people in Juba there, because they don't have land. They are only confined to their houses. They cannot go outside and start digging here and there. No, but if you are outside, if people are outside, they can dig different types of crops. We should be ashamed of ourselves that all the time we have to depend on from the neighboring countries, bringing food to us. And that food, we don't get it for free. We have to change our local currency into the foreign currency to be able to purchase whatever we have to purchase. As I was talking also in the cooperative society, that even our chickens, people bring eggs from Uganda as if our chickens have refused to lay eggs. Why? We can do it. We can feed ourselves. And then, for example, people come in different organizations, for example, like the World Food Program, the International Committee of the Red Cross, the vision. At least we could do something for ourselves. Why do we have to have all these types of people coming in this organization? Because I feel if all of us are really cultivating, like World Food Program will not be here. The World Food Program will be here to take food from us, to take it to other people, but not us to be getting from it. Yes, we can get it for some time because we want to sell from down, especially people of the World Vision. There was a time here in Rajaf when they came and they were talking to the community people, they're giving them sugar, some handouts. When I was my turn to talk, I told them, I said, no, this is wrong. You are doing this and you are making these people so lazy. These people shouldn't be given this handout. Yes, they can only be given handouts for a time frame of, say, 6 months. After 6 months, nobody should be given anything. Give them the tools to cultivate, the hoes, the pangas, and so forth, axes. Within 6 months, they would have already produced their food. Give them the seeds, not a hybrid, organic, so that they can produce their seeds. After that, they don't need anything from you. And I told them, said, our people are proud. To be given the handout is like, to be given food handout is like, for example, an insult. It's not good. If you give me something today, it's because you wanted me to stand on my own 2 feet. Tomorrow, I shouldn't really come to you and say, give it to me. I will feel ashamed. Our people are not lazy. Our people want to work and get things for themselves. It doesn't matter how little it is, as long as communities, families can really be really giving support by the Ministry of Agriculture with people from the Ministry of Agriculture also to show them the methods of cultivating to be able to produce better food, we shall be a better society.